It's the turn of the boat cakes now. So I'm going to make probably 15 to 20, depending on what size you process them at the end. Just 2.5 cups of flour, self-raising flour, a little bit of salt, half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of allspice, half a teaspoon of mace, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, because I like a bit of cinnamon. And I'm going to use 1/4 cup of honey to sweeten it all, because I don't use sugar. Funny enough, honey and cinnamon are the cure for Alzheimer's. So I'll never get Alzheimer's. There we are, bonus. There was a fly bothering me, so I just had to go get up and swat it. And the other ingredient is 2 ounces of lard, 2 ounces of butter. Best butter, not Flora and all this plastic stuff. You could use all butter, actually, a whole stick of butter, 4 ounces of butter. I've never tried that because I like lard. Well, my plastic lard tub is broken. That's why I don't like glass on the boat, because if that was glass and it had broken, that's an index. And broken glass cuts you before you see it. Plastic just tastes bad. There we are, there's all the spices, the lard and the butter. I'm going to mix that up, and then I'm going to add an egg. And mix all that up again, and then add the honey. And if you need to, you can add a little bit of milk. But I'm hoping I won't have to do that, because I haven't got any milk, so it'll have to be water. Give that a good bit of a mix. I'm going to add the egg. Normally I crack eggs into bowls because sometimes they go off. So when you spend a lot of money on a mix like this, best to know if the egg's gone off first before you crack it into the mixture. Mix that up. Here we go with 1/4 cup of honey. This is instead of the sugar, which I don't take. Might have to put a bit of water with that if it's a bit stiff. You want it stiff, but not too stiff, if you know what I mean. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, remember to subscribe, like, and tell all your friends. 97% of people that watch my YouTube are not subscribers. And subscribing is free. It's when you join the channel and go on Patreon and other things like that that cost money. It's unfortunate terminology, the semantics, the words they use are not sort of easily understood by the general public. Subscribing means getting your hand in your pocket normally. But on YouTube it's free, it's follow. I'm going to ask them to change it to follow. We'll see what they say. And the secret ingredient is raisins or sultanas or any sort of fruit that you like, really. I think I'll put some walnuts in this batch, or I'll put the walnuts in the next one. Just raisins, California raisins, 1.5 cups of those. Well, there we are. It's consistency of like pastry. It's thicker than cake mix. And it's probably like bread or pastry. So you've got to roll that out now and then cut it into circly bits. Or you can just flour your hands. Make sure you wash your hands first. And flour your hands and pat it into patties. Which is what I do, because I don't have the space for rolling stuff and I don't have a rolling pin. I just let that rest for a bit now and then warm up the skillet. It's supposed to be cooked on an iron griddle, or cast iron griddle, but I've got a cast iron skillet, which is almost the same. And now it is time for a beer, so I'm going to enjoy a beer, a sundowner. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So Now I make little patties and flatten them out. First of all, I put a bit of corn flour on my hands because I got loads of that. I want to get rid of it. Don't have much wheat flour. Grab a lump off, like the size of a ping pong ball. Sort of round it out and then squash it flat. There we are. It's about just under ½ inch thick. With the I don't know, 7/16, 10 mil. Of course, the thinner you make them, the quicker they cook. We're not going to do them all because it's getting a bit boring now. But I'll show you them cooked. Well, there's the first round. Normally these don't come out so nice as the rest because it takes a while to get the cast iron up to temperature and speed, and you know where you are. Anyway, these are looking good. So we'll see. So I got 19 out of this batch. The phone's on.